multiple streams of income. I know people in corporate who are thinking of doing a side business. You know, you want to have a side gig as well in addition to what you do. You want to diversify. You want to actually create some business on the side, you know, to make things better for you and your family. Now, today, I want you to share, if you have any idea, which business do you think, well, probably doesn't look lucrative, but it's actually very lucrative, and you can start with a small capital. I know there's so many people who have been asking, Charlie, I want to start a business. I have like just some small money, but I don't know what to do or where to start. There are some businesses that really, you might not think will fetch much, but there are some people who are doing those businesses and they are making a killing, or it's actually working. So share with me, which business do you think doesn't look lucrative, but is actually very lucrative, and you can start with a very small capital? Yeah, so that those who want to start a side gig or need a business idea, you know, can learn something today. What would you recommend? Is there something you're into that you think that has been worth your while? Maybe going in, you didn't really think it would be that good, but after getting into it and working diligently, it is making you earn something good. Share with us any advice as well. This year, a lot of us want to be entrepreneurs, start our own business, you know, make that move and all. You can call me 0302-216-541 or send me a WhatsApp message on 055-1111-997. What's that very good business that you're doing on the side that you think that anybody with some small capital can actually start? If you can actually go ahead and tell us maybe the capital requirement as well, that would be very helpful as well. You know? Yeah, maybe you need this amount of money to start that business and you'll be able to work diligently for a while. You'll be able to recoup and, you know, make some very good profits and whatnot. What's that business? And you know, there's some businesses that, Charlie, people need to respect them, but Charlie, it's some good business and people are making some money out of it. Don't keep these ideas to yourself. Share, okay? Share your knowledge, share your experience. And maybe while at it as well, you can also share with us the businesses that you think that people should not even try, because it will be money down the drain. Maybe you tried it and for some reason it didn't work out, or maybe you want to caution people who want to take that route as well. You can feel free and give us a call now, 0302-216-541, or you can send me a WhatsApp message on 055-1111-997. That's what we're talking about this afternoon on our drive chat here on Joy 99.7 FM. You know, we're trying to be there for one another. We're trying to, you know, help one another, be there for each other, build each other up. So call me 0302-216-541. That's 0302-216-541. Or you can WhatsApp me on 055-1111-997 and share with me that business that doesn't look lucrative, but really, really is a good business that you would probably recommend that somebody takes up if they want to have a side gig. Are you also in corporate and you have like a side gig that you're doing now? Maybe something that is working for you that you feel that, hey, if somebody has a little capital and not too much time, they can also engage in and get some good earnings from that. Are you an entrepreneur? What do you do? What's that business that you started that you really didn't have too much hope in it because you thought it would not be, you know, so good, but it turned out to be great? Well, let's hear your story here on Joy 99.7 FM, 0302-216-541.
After hours of planning, Kwame and Yao placed a perfect multi-bet. A big win on United, and both teams are scoring the London Derby. But Yawa, who could have picked Leicester over City? Or a high-scoring game at the London Stadium? But Kwame no dey shake. Unlike Yao, it dey bet plus betway. And with Betway's Bet Saver, he can win even if his bet misses. On multiple losses, he can get back his bet and more. Bet Saver, exclusive to Betway. Get way more. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. No under 18.
All right, let's get talking now. 0302216541. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
By God's grace, and you?
I'm okay, thank you. What's your name?
Della.
Oh, hi, Della. So nice to have you here. Talk to me, Della.
Oh, for me, I did liquid soap. And it was very lucrative, very, very lucrative. When I started those years, in fact, I stopped at a point, but once in a while I do it. And it was when I like 50 Ghana cedis, I buy the set, everything, and do it. That's for one set. So if you want to do it more, you have to involve a lot. But for now, I'm sure if you are buying one set, it will not be up to 100 cedis.
Okay.
Then if you are able to do it, you get about, depending on the quantity of water you use or how thick your soap is, the liquid soap is, you can get like, if not more, I'm sure you should get like 4 gallons. So just imagine you selling it at even 40 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Yes.
So you can actually make like 200% profit on that one unit that you make.
Yes.
Wow.
If you do it very well, it ladders very well, you will not lose. If you're able to do it, get places to sell. And my work is field work, so most of the time when I go, I tell people I can do this. It's just that nowadays I'm becoming too tired, so I decide to leave certain things. I get the market and I do it. And I just want to advise people out there, the little you can do. Sometimes I don't even care cleaning your room. So far as it will fetch me money, I'm not going to steal. I'm not doing prostitution. I'm okay with it. Something that will put food on the table, help me take care of the house. I'm okay.
I see. So
even Parazo, you don't have much. You just soak the items and you leave it overnight. Bottle your things, you are done.
I see. So
I miss you. I miss your stubbornness.
We are talking business. Don't come and mix business with pleasure.
Why are people laughing like you don't know how to dance? Why? I want to look. We have to have one-on-one. Every day, someone is laughing at you that I don't know how to dance. What have you done?
They don't. The videos they are seeing wrong videos. That's why.
Now me myself, I've seen one before. Do your wedding this thing. I've seen one. In fact, you were going off beat. In fact, you have to go for training.
I hear you, Della. Thank you so much for calling in. Oh my goodness, Della. Okay, so you can also call me on 0302216541. I mean, I never really thought about the soap making business like that, but I mean, Della is just giving somebody out there an idea to start making their own liquid soap. And I don't know if you are in that business as well and you've tried it before. I'll be happy if you can share with us. And how did it go? Was it good for you? Were you also making some very good profits off it and all? And you could, before you realize, you could start your own brand, Bikra, or brand it nicely. Before you realize, you're exporting soap and selling to the whole Ghana. And soap too, Charlie. Everybody uses soap every day. I mean, Anyway, that's an interesting one. If you want to look into it, you should. 0302216541. You can also WhatsApp me on 05511119997. And looks like a lot of people are actually agree with Della, because Marian, Marian just sent me a message and says, Lexis, the soap business is very lucrative. Wow. Okay, Abna. Wow. Did you also do it? Are you in that business now or what? Share with me. And Ephraim says, I want to start an Uber business, a side hustle. I mean, I'm into software engineering, but the gigs are not coming. I've just renewed my driving license and I'm looking for a car to start. Thanks a lot, Joy FM, for the Endless Love promo. Me and my wife enjoyed the weekend at Labadi Beach Hotel. And thanks to Joy FM and the crew. All right, Ephraim. That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed the Valentine's weekend. So Abna says she's in the soap making business and it is very lucrative. Wow. Okay, well, there you go. Thank you so much, Abna, for sharing this as well. Yeah? All right. You can call me 0302216541 if you have an idea that you'd want to share with folks out there. And this one is from OJ Clothing at ARS Roundabout. The best business now you start without having capital is water selling. Okay, yeah, water is like very good business because, of course, a lot of people are. Everybody drinks water. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I'm seeing a lot of comments on Facebook page as well. This one says 500 Ghana cedis for quality smoke. Okay, smoke. Okay. Waste management is a white gold business. Okay. Chidi says printing press. Newtown is a whole economy on its own. I see. And Mimi says cashew trading. Is anybody into cashew trading? Mimi, I'll be happy if you can tell us more about the cashew trading. I'm quite curious. Okay, hello?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, Lexis.
Nice. What's your name, brother?
My name is John B.
John B.
Yeah.
All right, John B, talk to me.
I think one area people really don't want to get into is farming.
Okay.
There are no taxes. There's no tax on farming. You can start. Hello.
You said there's no what?
There's no tax. You are not being taxed.
Oh, there's no tax.
Yes, for any proceeds that you make, you are not being taxed. So you can start in your backyard, grow some small pepper, and sell. Reinvest the money into it. If you try and outskirts of Accra, you try and get a plot of land, 1 acre or something, and you start something on it. I mean, by the time you are growing, a friend of mine introduced me into it. He's in a state doing farming here, growing pepper. And at the time we spoke, every 2 weeks he makes 3,500 Ghana cedis.
Oh, I see.
Every 2 weeks you harvest 3,500 Ghana cedis, plus or minus. He will never miss out on the 3,500. And now he's exporting it. He actually imports it to where he is in the States and sells.
Oh, wow.
So if you are not getting the land to do it, start in your backyard. Your auntie's place or somewhere that you can get free land, just start and do it. And pepper doesn't take long to grow. It doesn't take long to grow. So once you have the tree, every 2 weeks, or probably depending on how the size of the land you have, you have it. And you are guaranteed an amount every period of time.
So you are also into pepper now?
Yeah.
I
want to expand into another area as well.
Are you doing that? Are you doing that full time now?
No, I'm not doing it full time. It's part time. So weekends, I'm always at the farm.
Wow. I see. What are some of the challenges with it?
I mean, it's track. You are not there. So the people you leave for them to take care of this in the farm for you, that is the problem. The problem is actually human, relationship.
Yeah.
So to get a trustworthy person I always have to be there to do the transaction. I left it for 3 months and I lost.
Wow.
So when it comes to transactions, I need to be there myself until I get somebody who can really do it like me.
Yeah.
Other than that, I have to be there for all transactions.
Well, that's interesting.
And it's easy to find a market. I mean, it's easy to get a market for the pepper. It's an everyday use. I mean,
yeah.
You can if you have connections, you can supply a lot of people. You can supply supermarkets, hotels. You can go to general market area and go and sell. I mean, you don't need to have a license to sell pepper.
Yeah. Where do you market your stuff?
Well, I market in Koporidua, and then I have somebody who also picks supplies some hotels as well.
Okay.
Fresh, yeah.
All right. I mean, John B, I'm grateful that you shared this. That's some good insights there. Yeah. Go ahead.
The dancing part. Tell them a little bit about the party crew.
They need to know. Bro, Charlie, thank you so much. I'm grateful that you shared this. Okay. Now, this is interesting. And then Corby sends me a message and says, Lexis, businesses like selling of fresh coconut, very lucrative. Like, guys, this coconut thing, we need to look into it very well, because tell me why one bottle of coconut water, right? So you know some of the joints where the boys sell the coconut, they actually bottle the water as well and sell it. So I was buying a bottle for 50 cedis and I was like, Charlie, I mean, you cry Coca-Cola cry say, and non cry on the factory ni. I mean, I'm not comparing per se, but I'm just looking at the processes that maybe a processed fruit juice will go through. How you need like heavy machinery and human resource to process and what to make some juice or whatever it is, and it's selling at the same price as the coconut water that is just literally fresh off the coconut, that needs no investment in machinery or whatever it is, just cutlass and biceps. That's all you need, like cutlass and some small biceps to be able to cut the coconut and pouring the water in the bottle. Guys, I think that's some good business. That's Kobe, you are totally right, because now the coconuts how much did they sell one? Like, is this 6 cedis, 7 cedis now? And a few years ago, we're buying coconut for 1 cedi. 1 cedi, 2 cedis, and all. Now one coconut is like 6, 7 cedis. Chalet. So, well, it's interesting. I mean, if you're in the business, you should tell us how it's going, because I am very addicted to the coconut water. So I drink a lot of coconut water. So I'm literally driving to places to go and buy the bottles, and I just calculate the money, and I'm like, hey, Charlie, this one is just you cut the coconut and pour in the water. You don't need some factory where you process the juice and netting like that. Netting. But well, that's good business. So Kobe, hey, wait. So they're telling me that coconut is 8 to 10 cedis in Kumasi and in Accra 7 cedis. Wow. That's how much it sells now, Douglas. In Kumasi 10 cedis. Kube Baku. Wow. Tell me, what business are you into? Is it lucrative? Would you advise somebody to get in there as well? Somebody who's looking for a side business and has, it's just some little capital. What would you advise? You had some ideas. Giorgio says coconut is selling in Tema for 7 Ghana cedis. Okay. But I really do think that it's some good business for some people. You know, margins might be very, very great. Yeah. Is there a business you recommend for people to try? And I would want to know though, is there a business that you tried that you would advise people not to get into? Maybe you tried some business and you realize that, Charlie, this one, dear, don't try it. Otherwise, your money will sink. Kweku Beku in Achimota says coconut has become very expensive. Lexis, I traveled to a village in Oti region and coconut is 6 Ghana cedis. Wow. So what's is it because like a lot of people are now being health conscious and people are enjoying coconut water and the coconut itself? Because all of a sudden like coconut has become like some powerful staple. Like at every station or something you see the brothers and there are stalls as well with like coconuts, lots of it, and people are selling bottles of coconut water. What happened? Is it that we're yearning for a healthier option when it comes to drinks and whatnot? Well, it's quite impressive, yeah. And then you have people like Zarcoal who are making great impact with the coconut, the husk and all of that, making some charcoal out of it and exporting also all over the world. That's also some very good business there. I need to say kudos to Sule and the team at Zarcoal. Yeah. They have a very interesting story as well. So Sule and your team at Zarcoal, kudos. Yeah. So this message says currently coconut is 1 city or 2 cities in my hometown in the Volta region. Coconut is 7 Ghana cedis in Accra. Why? Yeah, that's the same question we are asking. Why is it 7 cedis in Accra? It is. It is. But well, I think you'd also have to look at the cost of transportation or transporting these from the various locations they get the coconut from. The plantations are not in Accra. I don't think we have any coconut plantation in Accra, so yeah. Lazy from Medina says coconut is 6 Ghana cedis at Medina, but tasteless. Wow. Yes. Now this one from Maudemo says, Lexis, Charlie, the pepper farm hard, rough. My parents are farmers and they do pepper too. It's not an easy job. You harvest, you boil and dry and bag it. It's not as easy as your caller was saying. It go over you. Well, I'm not sure he really said it was that easy. I'm sure just with any other thing, it's quite hard work. It's some hard work, but probably it's rewarding, if I can put it that way. So yeah, thanks for the caution. I mean, people need to know that it's a lot of hard work. Yeah. But just like John said, it's been rewarding for him. And I'm sure it's rewarding for a lot of people as well. Now, Kwame, that's Manuel. Manuel from Achimota says, good afternoon, Kwame. I want to do my national service at the northern region and I bought 1 coconut for 10 cedis. Wow. As at 2019. Hey. Now, Jay in Tema says, Lexis, I would not advise my young friends to get into vehicle imports. You buy import and duty calculated in dollar and euros, and it takes time to sell in cedis. Your profit margin is often depleted by the depreciation of the cedi. You mostly break even if you're lucky. Well, Jay, thank you so much for the advice. I think that's some very good advice as well. So we're learning a lot today, and I'm happy that you guys are sharing these here on Joy 99.7 FM.
amazed, I don't feel describe my feelings.